to be all I wanna be? When will I be good enough to live my life and be free? When will I dance till the morning lights up my day?
There's an inner world within all of us, just like a computer that has all this inner coding, and the internet that has all this realm that we can ask questions of, and it comes back miraculously with an answer. That's how I feel we are. We are, inside us is like a Google. And as a child I'd say, well, how can God answer everybody's prayer at the same time all over the world? How can everyone be communing with that God?
Yeah,
well, now we
question.
see Google in action.
I
think it becomes a bit clearer that when God isn't a fixed person living on a cloud, that actually it's consciousness, this divine intelligence. It can be doing all things at all times, and it is. It's flowing sap through the trees, making everything happen, and we, for some reason as humans, feel that that's got nothing to do with us, that nature is some lower being and we're somehow the king of that. But we're not. We are joined, we're one, and the same divine information flows through us.
Yeah, that's music to my ears, because I did believe in the man on the white cloud, and I shared that in Australia when I was with Sister Brigitte Sipa. But the child within me is why didn't God come and save me? But I understand differently now, because I understand energy, and I understand nature, and I understand the flow, and you're explaining it to me in a way that resonates with me, that makes sense. And the trust that you have with the cards and the way that you work with energy and the magic of life, it lies within the space between us. Now, if you're raging at me and you're beating me, or you're punching me or raping me or shouting at me, I don't see God as a child. I see an angry, furious parent or caregiver or aunt or uncle or someone, and I'm like, why? And I really believe it's about asking that question. I really do. It's about why trauma and why life. So from your perspective, why trauma?
It's all it is a disconnect from all that is. So over generations, certain people have become disconnected from what we're talking about here. They've taken that disconnect personally. Someone's done this to me or that to me. So they, in a way, have cut themselves off from all that is, if you want to call that God, Goddess, the Tao, whatever the name is you want to use. It's just disconnect. In Spanish, the word sin means without, and to me that just means without life, without God. You've become sin, you've been cut off from all that is, and until you start to believe that you are loved and cherished by all that is, maybe not individually by a certain person right now, because that mirror is showing something more negative, but until you go within and find your connection again, you're always going to be looking at the outside world for love, and that's trauma. Is seeing the outside as confirmation of who you are. It isn't. Until you like what you see, until it's bringing you peace, you have to go inside. Trauma is being without your inner connection. It's having been snapped out of your connection to Source.